We are here with the military, and so if you can hear machinery outside, there are many wonderful things happening and technology being tested as we speak. To understand the universe, we must first learn and understand that everything around us is geometric. This is amazing because we see geometry in our solar system, geometry in our DNA, geometry in plants, trees. Geometry is everywhere. In fact, we can even see geometry being formed by sound frequencies, and so even your own voice produces geometric forms in our universe. Why do I stress the importance of geometry? Or why do I state that in order to understand our universe, we must begin to understand geometry? Well, if geometry is everywhere, that means it is powerful. The more there is of something, then the bigger it is, right? If that made any sense. The more geometry there is in our universe, the more powerful geometry becomes. And so how do we apply geometry or our learnings about geometry into our day-to-day lives so we can ultimately begin to be the best version of ourselves and ultimately ascend to higher realms of consciousness? That's easier than you may think. And in fact, all you have to do is acknowledge the existence of sacred geometry. It's very difficult to believe that everything we are surrounded by emanates from geometry simply because we can't see it. However, this is the whole point of being here on Earth, is that we have to learn about these things. And just because we can't perceive things with our own eyes doesn't mean they don't exist. For example, extraterrestrial beings who have advanced technology and reside on other planets. Well, just because we can't see them, it doesn't mean that they don't exist. And so there has been scientific research that has been taken that shows that geometry is everywhere, that atoms emanate from the geometric shape we know as the Star of David or the Merkaba. And we've even seen sacred geometric shapes being formed by harmonic frequencies, for example 432 Hz. And so we can't deny that geometry isn't everywhere, or we can't deny that geometry is everywhere, is what I meant to say. How do we apply this geometry into our day-to-day lives so we can evolve? All we have to do is apply it into our day-to-day lives. For example, if you research the shape of the Star of David and you meditate on it, you can begin to activate many portals of light, many realms of consciousness. Perhaps these extraterrestrial beings who exist and are more advanced and evolved than we are will begin to reach out to you in your dreams simply because you are meditating with sacred geometric shapes, and so you are opening portals in the universe with your own consciousness. Don't forget that consciousness actually sends waveforms out into the universe. And so simply meditating on sacred geometry is powerful enough alone for you to begin to experience new earth energies and things that are involved or attached to being a human who is on an evolutionary journey.